doing just what they're told. I'm left to nowhere, no place to hide. Out in the open, like ashes in the sky. I quit the illusion. Built an empire of sound as the bridges were falling down. In the midst of endless time, we have built an
So that was interesting. I go and miss the first half, and what a first half it turned out to be. This is Crossy, and welcome to the MetriX Esports YouTube channel, #GoMetriX, and hasn't worked out quite as well as they would have liked first time out, going down 13-2 against M.I.ISR. But Mirage is one of those maps where there is plenty of time to turn it around, and Dream doing some great work early doors with a push out of the apartments. And gets the second of those kills as well as he switches his pistol up. Bomb plant coming into the B bomb site. One in the kitchen to deal with. And Skyshine going to be coming in as well over from the A site. Broken coming in from behind as well. So got to make sure they cover both of the angles. That's one straight away. Dream with his third of this first round of the second half. Leaves Drew to clean up and get the last man. So we're going to be seeing two maps tonight. And while it wasn't the strongest of starts for MetriX, they have plenty of time to bring things back. Mirage, a heavy momentum map. You get things swinging in your direction, you can easily turn around deficits like this. I've seen it happen on CT, I've seen it happen on T. But on CT side, it's much tougher to keep utility and the like building. It's a tougher economy to keep running, and very easy to fall behind, especially if you try and force your way through. Sometimes getting that full save, having all your utility is the way to go. CT's going for a retake setup. Lucifer catches one player coming in from behind, and that's going to be some nice work. Again, fairly solid work from MetriX, keeping 4 players left alive, keeping that all-important AK in their hand, and not dropping that in the second round. Second map we're going to see tonight, I believe, is going to be Inferno, unless there's been a change in the proceedings as far as that goes. So should be a little more open than Mirage. Does play more T-sided, but you can lock it down on your CT, and we should see a quite balanced performance, or a more balanced performance anyway than Mirage has a habit of playing. As Drew comes into mid, catches Balthazar, who was pretty white from the flashbang that went in, well timed. As he flashed over the top, let's go set up his 2 teammates as they make their way in. Zodiac should have spotted the man over at bench, and it looks like he has in the end. Gets the spray down on that player. 2 coming into kitchen now to try and get a retake in. Dream has the first engagement and comes away with the frag on Broken. So all 5 players still left alive for MetriX, and they will want to keep it that way if they can. Build as much of a bankroll as they can to continue on in this contest and make it exciting, if nothing else. Lucifer and Dream cleaning up the last 2 men. It's a flawless victory, and MetriX starting to bring things back 13-5. Let's have a look at some of the standout performers. So Skyshine already dropping a 20 bomb, first half 20 bomb, I think that would have been. Ezzy and Zodiac maybe need to pick things up a little bit, but generally a fairly balanced performance from most of the players on the server. Broken in the connector, should be able to find someone up on short, and does. Dream trying to light a guy up onto short. That's Balthazar with the not with the M4, sorry, with the AWP. Little close quarters for the AWP, really. And he was lucky that he had his teammate there to back him up. So apologies for the lack of commentary for the first half. Had a little issue with traffic. You're just trying to get home on a Friday night after work, and someone decides that they're going to crash their car and cause carnage, which is always good fun. But lucky I managed to get someone to set the stream up, so at least I could show you the first half without commentary. But we are now back in the saddle for these 2 maps that we're going to see. First chance to see the new MetriX lineup. I think we're going to have a little shift of the players for map number 2. ZMI, they'll get themselves into a full spend. able to pick that round up. Set up by a strong mid control. M.I.ISR playing with the AWP. Maybe a little aggressive from there, but he had the assistance of the player from Connector, so he wasn't getting isolated, and that allowed him to work. From that point, with the pressure, MetriX found themselves stuck towards the top of mid, couldn't really go anywhere, and weren't able to then convert that into anything useful. And that's the trouble with mid. You know, it's one of those maps where you say, oh, mid control is so important, as Dream manages to find one of the MI players in the mid area, takes him down, and that's going to give them something to work with. M.I.ISR steps up onto short with the AWP in hand and does refrag that Skyshine, getting aggressive, maybe a little too aggressive, but they don't make him pay. Two players there, Zodiac too slow in those situations. You need to be peaking the angle, you need to be refragging those opportunities, and as a new lineup, still trying the gel, those sorts of things will happen, but it's something that you need to address so much. Super important. Watching a game last night, Team Endpoint getting their first victory in the new season of ESEA Advanced, and that was the big thing that they had on this map. If a player went down, there is someone else coming in to refrag, pick that up, and make sure it's a one-for-one trade at best. And M.I.ISR missing a... Okay, the first one was pretty easy, to be fair. The second one maybe a little tougher, but Broken able to come into Connector using the comms, no doubt, and pick up that frag in the end. 15-5, MetriX. Fighting for pride more than anything else. Get a few more rounds on the board, make it interesting, and give their opponents something to think about as we get into the second map. M.I.ISR getting aggressive towards top of mid. Gets smashed in the face, but he's got the extra firepower of the AWP. You see Drew's going to get caught out in underpass, you would have thought. M.I.ISR skips away. Hasn't really got close quarters advantage as... Okay. That probably means that the game was over then. Happens a lot with Sevo and happens with Pop Flash as well. But I think we could say that was all she wrote on that one. Apologies that I wasn't able to witness any of the first half, so I can't break down too much how that happened and how the first half at least was particularly one-sided. But there was some at least encouraging signs of a bit of a comeback from the MetriX boys, and as they are just starting out as a lineup, they will happily take a few of those positives, I'm sure. So waiting for the second map. I will try and figure out if it's going to be the same server again or if there's going to be a different lobby. Probably going to be option number 2. So we'll take a little break, couple of minutes, and then we will be back instead with map number 2, which I believe is going to be Inferno. So catch you very soon.
wish I knew what was going on in the head of yours. I don't reason to win when I feel that I'm making it worse. I try to find out just what's serving you in a new perspective. If gonna find the truth, if gonna find the truth. I've waited many days, but you here now, taking care of my girl, you know somehow. And it's all worked out now that you are here. And I'm so proud that I wipe my tears. Time goes by, but soon you go. Don't be sad, your headphones, girl. I hope that I can do this right. Make sure you feel safe tonight. Make sure you feel safe tonight. And it's all worked out now that you are here. And I'm so proud that I wipe my tears.
Good evening everyone and welcome back. This is MetriX Esports and this is Crossy here with you for the second and final map here. So we see them square off against M.I.ISR. So missed the first half of the first map, and that was pretty much when things started to go south with MI picking up most of the rounds of the first half after winning pistol, continued that momentum on, and despite some early signs of recovery in the second half, they were able to bring that thing home. And now we find ourselves on Inferno, which can play much more balanced than Mirage can, and it will be interesting to see how it pans out. To MTX starting off on the terrorist side. Good opportunity for them to make this count early doors as Leisfer picks up a 3K straight away up Banana. Two players right in front of him, and then the third one spamming through the wood as he hides behind Car. Leisfer goes for his fourth, leaving So Sick as the last man he has to find to complete the 5-man. Bomb plant down over towards the B site as they go on the hunt. I'm sure they will give him the opportunity to hunt this final frag as So Sick tries to defend from being ace straight away. Leisfer is able to bring that home, and that's going to be a nice feeling to kick things off going into the second map, and they'll be looking to build on that momentum now as quickly as they can. So very easily able to smash up Banana and into B against weapons. That's hopefully, for the Israeli side anyway, not going to be as easy next time around. They'll be looking to change that up a little bit. A couple of Mac 10s for MTX. And ump as well, so opportunities to try and build the bankroll a little bit. So they make their way again over towards the A site. Skyshine getting on his bike. It's broken up on the coffins, taken down easily against the increased firepower. Leisfer adding another couple to his kill count. Going for a third now over towards the CT side. Skyshine gets one, but Leisfer is able to find that last man. Is that 9 frags? 9 frags after 2 rounds to Counter-Strike. Right, okay. So Leisfer's turning up to play on Inferno. If it isn't his favourite map before, it probably will be now. Am still going for some scrub weapons. Famous in the hands of Flip. He might try and hang back and pick off a few stragglers as they want to rush down Banana. And that seems to be the play now, going aggressively. Zodiac finds one, spraying through the smoke. Gets his second. I think they've got some decent information, but Leisfer's run straight into Skyshine. That's his first death of the map so far. Though only its infancy after 2 rounds being played. 2 players out towards Banana. Broker manages to find one. Oh, make that 2 from behind. Surely you would realise that was going to happen, guys. They're still there, and Skyshine, what a shot that is as well. MI, I don't know how they've managed to pull that one off. Broken 1 HP in the dream after the 3K, but surely if you see a Banana rush on the eco, couple of players pouring through, you're going to get the idea that the push is coming from there. They've left it completely open. Broken steps out, shot 2 players from behind before the third, who was watching behind, even reacted, and that's a real opportunity missed. MI will be looking to get themselves in the driving seat now if they possibly can, and Leisfer will be looking to add to his already impressive tally of frags for the MTX side. Going back to the B bomb site, where they've been able to execute well in the first couple of rounds. 3 AKs in the mix as well, so is 1-shot headshot even with head armor with those weapons. They'll be looking to use those in some of the key areas. Coffins, for example, if there's someone on coffins, you only need to see a few pixels and you can get that headshot that you need. Zodiac finds one. Flip trades back straight away with the Famous that he retrieved from last time out, and he's slowed up just enough for Balth to get himself with the AWP into CT to try and back up. Will they get caught from behind? Zodiac now watching as 2 players try and make the way in behind from Banana. Finds one. Nice work with the AK. Isn't looking for the second. He's turned his back and lost that opportunity. Flip now making his move. And you hate to see it, But it's a similar mistake again. Get the one player from behind. Didn't think there would be a second there. There pretty much is going to be a second there. And you have to rely on your teammates that are on the bomb sites and looking at the other angles to do their job. And then you stick to yours. If it doesn't work out, hey, you can at least say, guys, you've got to cover your angles back there. But if you're turning and letting someone walk up behind you, nah, that's not good. But something that will come with time and just by playing together a little more, as Lucifer adds another to his tally. He is absolutely flying so far. Skyshine second to the punch against Drew, but he does have the extra firepower with their M4, and he is more than happy to clean up with that. Lucifer with the AWP. Going for the entry into B bomb site. Got Balth on the crossover and Flip sitting at back of sight behind the boxes. So this is going to be a difficult entry if they want to go for it, unless Balth is going to walk himself into the AWP scope, and that is exactly what he's done. Lucy able to get all the way to site before Flip engages. That gives them the access to the site. Plant will come down. This was their undoing last time. Can they hold it off? Can they make sure that all the angles are covered? Lucy going to be looking towards Banana, which is where the retake is coming from. Probably going to get flushed out by that Molotov, and does. So, for the time being, there is no one watching this angle, but time ticking away. Utility comes in. Lucy does go and try and step against the two rifles. Maybe not wise, but the job has been done as they go for entries. Or exits, maybe they are leaving, so it probably is going to be exits. Won't have time for the defuse and get out of dodge. That was some good economic damage that was done nonetheless by dropping those two weapons out of the hands. For MTX though, not a problem. They can rebuy, they can get everything they need. And they bring themselves back a slender lead. Lucifer leading the charge by a mile, 11-3. We're looking for some teammates to get on his level. Valve getting aggressive, finds Zodiac at the bottom of T-steps. It's going to give them opportunity to get him from behind. Skyshine finds Lucy. Back turned once again. Trying to drop back down second mid. And now the pressure's coming in. Dare looks away and then looks back just in the nick of time. But it was going to be another one of those situations. Caught looking in completely the wrong direction. Skyshine finds one. Lucifer's there to refrag. Broken in the meantime finds Drew from another part of the map. This is Lucifer, former ace in the hole. Find himself with a little too much to do there as it comes back to 3-all. Much closer game between these two sides now. Swinging backwards and forwards. And whichever team can get themselves on a little run of maybe 3 or 4 rounds consecutively. And the economic damage that comes along with that might well be putting themselves in a great position to bring home this second map on Inferno. Lucifer again, the danger man. Trying to spam through the smoke. Close but no cigar, a little bit of splash damage maybe. Now on board with him again as he gets himself into a spray down with So Sick out of the apartments. Both of them get dented but not broken. The Skyshine has the opportunity. 3 players in front, finds one. MTX able to trade straight back. So Sick finds the foot of Lucifer. Now they need to refrag this again as Drew dealing with the rotators. Here's the rotator, finds one. Knows about the second in library as well. Using his headset, he's got them on the right way around and will be calling that into his teammates, no doubt, as he picks up the frag himself. So nicely done. So Sick though finds one. Flip also finds Drew in mid, caught with his knife out, allowing So Sick to clean up the remaining man on the site. pushing MI back into a bit of a lead, slender lead again, only one round. And with how things are panning out, I wouldn't be surprised if MTX bring this straight back the other way. Back to 4-all, that seems to be the way this contest goes. Even though they don't have the weaponry on their side, sometimes those 5-man YOLO rushes into a bomb site can work out well for you, catches players by surprise. And often you'll find that the 5, if you send them all, you'll have the advantage with only 2 or 3 players on each bomb site for the CTs. Balth opens things up with the first frag though, pushing aggressively down Banana. Got 2 teammates for support. I think there's a little concern about how well MTX have been able to execute when getting onto the B bomb site. So they want to put pressure on that Banana area, try and push them back towards the A site instead. As Lucifer tapping away. Trying to put yet more numbers in his kills column. Zodiac can flip. Zodiac needs to step, needs to refrag that. Oh. I mean, that's a rookie error. Just need to peek the corner. While your teammate's under fire, peek the corner. Even if your mate goes down, make sure that you trade back and get the kill. The end flip, steps out. Able to get the second on him. Those are the things you hate to see as a spectator, but you find very frustrating if you're a teammate. Drew with the AWP then, chance for a pick on mid, so sick, slow walks it. Pretty risky position to peek from actually. If you're going to come CT side and try and AWP mid, you really need to go fast at it. Make sure you're first to the punch, otherwise you're going to find yourself in a bit of trouble. Skyshine in the meantime finds one mid, gets traded straight out by Drew, who even though he's pushing first with the AWP, oh, misses. Didn't miss actually. Don't know how it got a leg shot out of that. It's pretty high, at least on Go TV. Lucy about to get shot from behind by Balth if they don't cover. And that's exactly what happens. He has an opportunity onto the pit as well. Lucifer pops up and he's able to stop Broken from getting in, but Balth is still there. Gets one, spray transfers over to Lucifer in the pit. Gotta get the defuse. And that was huge. That was absolutely huge. I don't know how he's done that. Well, I know how he's done it. He's just held mouse 1 and swung in the direction of the pit and managed to fluke a kill. But he will take that nonetheless. Try and make it seem like that was completely deliberate and he knew exactly what he was doing. (6-3) then to MI. Have a little look at the kill charts after this round. 3 players again pushing Banana on the CT side. Drew gets one, spraying away against 3 white CTs, but they're able to trade that straight back. They won't be too sad about that either. Balth in underpass finds one. If he went down, would have had a teammate bouncing out of apartments to refrag that. Just setting up nicely. Dare finds one. Skyshine cleaning up the last 2 into second mid. Here's 7-3 then to MI. Look at the scoreboard again. Lucifer well on for a first half 20 bomb. The rate he's going so far, 15 and 8. Rest of his team some way behind. He's been going on an absolute tear. Frags fairly well spread out amongst the MI side. Both bomb sites have been challenged. And they've been quite quick to rotate behind as well, so everyone getting involved in the mix as we see a fast push up Banana. This could be a spray down. We've already got a team kill. Zodiac shooting Lucifer in the back of the head with a very heavy assist from Flip. Zodiac does get the Deagle going in the right direction, though finds 2 players on the opposing side this time. And that will be a couple of kills for Pride, but not a problem. MI will be able to rebuy those weapons. Balth, one of the players going down, having 13k at the end of the round, so he can get himself another AWP if he wants. AWP at the moment in the hands of So Sick, who slow peaked mid a couple of rounds ago, and that didn't come off particularly well for him. But his opponent, Drew, doesn't have an AWP to refrag. But he does have a Krieg, which works pretty well. As he finds Sky Shine out of the apartments, out of the balcony. Now, the balcony area, well, I'm so surprised the number of teams to still get caught out by someone popping up from that area early, on CT side, as Balth finds 1 player. Will be calling this in quite frantically, though. There's a lot of terrorists moving in that direction. Lisa maybe should put his slippers on, making a lot of noise in second mid. Lisa, in the meantime, causing havoc over towards B. Has to sneak up onto the bomb site. Brings Balth down to about half HP. And he might be tempted with this all. I mean, there's enough money floating around in the side. He could drop a couple of guns next time out. That's probably why he's deciding to go for this. You know, going for a save, keeping hold of the AWP maybe wouldn't have been the worst play in the world. It's not even challenging this. And he had a pixel and a half to aim at for Zodiac down in the pit. Doesn't find either of them. And it's going to be then 8-4. MetriX need to try and keep this competitive. 8-7. Be a good little scoreline. Couple of scrub weapons on the MI side. Maybe try and put some pressure on those. Down goes one of those scrub weapons already. Nice shot from Lucy. Good AK control. Taking down the scout. Skyshine though pushing out the apartments, and again the refrag is too slow from Dare, who then goes down to the fire. Skyshine able to find another in second mid as well. Zodiac and Lucy there to refrag almost instantly. Bringing it back to a 2v2 6. Lucy has a chance for a third of this round as well, finding So Sick towards the top of mid. Should be for a chance them to get another one. Zodiac retrieves the bomb. Flip again has the choice. Will he go for this? Seems like he's intending to. Finance is even worse off than when Balth went for it. So even more so, I would have suggested keeping hold of the AWP. But he's going to go for it nonetheless. Zodiac in the same position that worked so well before. With very few pixels to aim for if he does pop up. Just staying safe for now. Lucy with a tidy 4k to bring it home. And 8-5. Giving themselves a fighting chance here with this scoreline. Another round or two, though, would definitely be favourable. We see Deagles and Armour forced up on CT side to help defend the AWP. Flip catches a nade. Gets lit up as well, down to 31 points of health. Dropping away, will no doubt be calling in the fast rotate. He's hearing the heavy footsteps coming up Banana. So try and get the boost going. Let's have a look at it from Bath's angle here. Skyshine gets one, gets traded out in the meantime over at the other side of the map. But this is where it's going to happen, over towards the B site. Broken first to engage, finds one, drops away. This is buying time for rotates from behind. Lucifer and Dare, a couple of really tiny little shots, pretty much at the same time. Do they know about the third at the back of sight? They do now. Can they get him out of there quickly enough? Yes, they can. They're able to bring that frag home as well. And so sick, he's already worked himself up banana. Maybe they haven't noticed, but he's making plenty of noise as he gets one. So he's trading straight out, 8-6. Nicely done, MetriX. Putting a little run together. That they'll be very pleased with. One more round here and it's hashtag Go MetriX for the second half. I think we'd all like to see that. Unless he's from Israel, that is. Lucy does some righteous work with the AK now. Seeming to warm up and get into this game a little more. But here's danger. So Sick can get up close and personal with the Swag 7. Opportunity to get some frags. Misses the one-tap opportunities from behind. Got flipped for cover now. And MetriX moving a little quicker. I like this. Not getting bogged down quite as much as they were in the early stages or getting caught from behind. Just making their move into the bomb sites that they're clearing. Working a little faster is often a good way to go. As long as you're not rushing. But just move with purpose. Drew finds one. Last man. Position known. Over towards quad. The Mag 7 needs to be getting right up close to be in the effective range of that weapon. Gets lit up. Allowing Dare to clean up. 8-7. It's much closer. Gives them a real fighting chance to go with. Second half then, second map. MetriX will absolutely want this pistol. They're on arguably the harder side here, CT. So they want to get some early rounds. And they'll want to be nice and organised and not get caught out. Zodiac tries to get away. Lucy, oh, that one tap. That one tap. Nice one, Auto Director, for catching that one. Dare gets a one tap as well towards the back of the B bomb site. He gets rushed by the rapid fire P shooters that are Glocks. No real stopping power with those pistols, but if you've got 5 of them running at you, unleashing a stream of bullets, it can spell problems. Skyshine, what a shot that is. Glock to the face. Finds Lucifer and So Sick there for backup. Drew doesn't have enough bullets in that gun to be spamming away in the way that he does. Needs to be finding the face. Doesn't find the face. And it is MI getting another round on the board. 9-7. Going to try and piggyback through, get the next couple on the board with the SMGs that they can upgrade to. Those Mac 10s and the ump will give them a bit of extra kill bonus in terms of the money that they get. This is always useful, especially in these early stages. Skyshine finds one on Drew, over towards quad. Broken finds Lucy, who steps into the apartments to try and put some pressure on, but maybe too late on that front. Bomb plant comes in. And 5 players to now spread out. Skyshine finds one. Broken nose of a second. Finds Lucifer outside the library. While Zodiac gets one for pride. Balth able to clean up 10-7. Going the way we'd expect from a side that wins T-side pistol. You'd think maybe one more still to go. And MetriX committing quite fully as far as their weapon choices and their money into this round. I don't think they're going to have the best of buys if they aren't able to pick this one up. Dare's close, needs to step, needs to pick up a couple with that Swag 7. Opportunity maybe missed by sitting there a little longer than he needed to. Needs to go put real pressure on B now. Skyshine finds one up close, sees the second from CT, and they know about the player at Coils as well. That Zodiac needs to be on point with the scout. Luckily finds a player who was on low HP already, and MetriX can still try and bring this home, but Flip able to find one. 2v2. They know about Zodiac with the scout broken, looks behind, perfect timing, finds Lucy, and Flip able to find the last man. 11-7. But again, nice work from MetriX to slow down over towards the B bomb site. Delay, get some frags. That will help by dropping a few weapons out of MI hands. But they've got a full spend. And Flip has 7k in the bank as well. Upgraded pistols again from MTX. They can get full buyout next time. Or 12 rounds against. You're kind of staring down the barrel a little bit. You have to start playing flawless Counter-Strike by that point. So that even if you win a few on the bounce, one slip up, one break of your economy, and they can go and bring the whole thing home. Skyshine allowed to just crouch and spray and wiggle his mouse around to get Zodiac and Lucy over towards the B site. Well, that's pretty much opened up the A. Lucifer tried to do what he can, adding to his already impressive frag tally from his performance in the first half. One away from a 20 bomb, but talking of 20 bombs, Skyshine has racked that one up and then some. 24 and 11, now leading the charge for MI. Seven assists for Flip. Pro tip, aim for the head. Balth with the ult, go try and make a pick. Gets a leg shot, knows it. Throws his nade straight up there, trying to get lucky. Zodiac gets hammered as well, down to 22 points of health. But he has the more powerful weapon. Able to take down Skyshine, the danger man. Maybe this is where it starts to happen for MTX. A little bit of luck on their side. Lucy second to the punch, peek in the corner. But able to come away. Comeback's on, boys. Balth walking through, causing real problems over towards the B bomb site, actually. Still 45 seconds left to go on the clock. MTX have to make sure they don't get too strung out as Flip peeking the angle. Finds one, finds two. Broken able to find Lucifer over towards the other bomb site. They know the location of the last man. He's got the bomb in the fountain. 25 seconds left to stay alive. Balth already stalking him. Dare misses a shot. 15 seconds. Peeks out. And oh, that's rough. That's really rough. 60 hertz screen. Yeah, that'll do it. Speaking of, I probably need to upgrade my monitor at some point. 13 to 7 then. Am I dragging a win out of nothing really? Just managed to split up the MTX side more than anything else. Too many players floating around in CT, just causing trouble. Kind of playing the lurk role as Drew able to find one. Bouth watching behind. We saw an X-ray that there is some pressure coming in from behind as they try and get control of the bomb site. One up on Boost. Zodiac gets a frag from there. Dare playing the crossfire role from back on the site, and that was well held, well executed. The trouble with the flower pot boost, once you use it once, that's it. They're going to be checking that again. They needed to stem the tide just a little, and they have done exactly that. Still 13 to 8, MI. We're looking to capitalise on any slip-ups. With MTX on the CT side, their economy will really feel the pressure. Need to be unbeatable now on this CT side. And they need to do it without losing too many bodies either. Keep as many of these rifles up in hand. Minimal amounts of having to spend cash to rebuy them. It's going to be their key. Broken smokes off CT. If they can work fast and execute here over towards the B-bomb site, MI could be back in again. And Skyshine able to find Dare. Has a second opportunity now towards Garden. Finds Zodiac there. Now the rotate has to come in from the A-bomb site. Very difficult situation though. Broken and Bouth able to find a man apiece. Lucy coming in. Finds one from the back of the bomb site, but position known. 3 players hunting down. Gonna have a good go. Little tap. Maybe could have stuck it. Definitely could have stuck it actually. Goes now for the second opportunity. And Bouth, ice in his veins. Pros never fight. Well, that's true. And you know, sometimes this game goes through phases, where when it comes to diffuses or fake plants, guaranteed there will be a fake diffuse or a fake plant. Like, it is the meta. There will be at least one. So being able to go in and just hold down your use key, diffuse that bomb without even looking, it's so unexpected. Skyshine finds one. Gonna try and do some more work as well. Dare able to come away with the frag, but he's instantly traded away the wood, not offering him much protection as they now go and make their way into the B bomb site. One player there, one going to be rotating in from behind. Sure, MI will have learned from mistakes made by their opponents and will be getting quickly into the bomb site. They do exactly that, leaving one from behind. Zodiac finds one, finds two. So they come and hunt him down, getting the pincer movement in. 15-8, draw guaranteed. Could be our last opportunity to look at the scoreboard. Lucifer one away from his 20 bombs, slowing up quite a lot. Skyshine could get 30. Needs a 3-man here though. Broken finds Lucy towards the top of mid. Looking to finish this off quickly if they can. Dare already trolling with a negative purchase. And they know it's game over as Drew spots players over towards quad. He is taken down. Lucifer in the pit looking for his 20 bomb. Does find it. Zodiac with a spray down on Bouth over towards the opposite bomb site. Broken. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how he's missed that AWP shot. I don't know how he didn't get taken down by the player coming out of library. I'm speechless. We could be living to fight for one more round, I guess. So sick, his position's known. Zodiac pushes out to Little Pit, out of library, finds the frag, 15-9. Some inexplicable silver scrub stuff happening there. Potentially final round. Lisi going for a peek mid. Gets the tag, but not the frag on Skyshine. The big frag on the MI side here on Inferno. Drew able to flick back to Balth. That was lucky. There on the boost over towards B. Finds Flip as he goes YOLO style into the bomb site. MTX with a one-man advantage, 4v3 here. Moving players over towards the A bomb site as well. They've called it right. Drew sees a man behind, needs to pick up that frag, save his teammate if he can. Skyshine with a crispy little one dig. Maybe a little bit fortunate with that one, but he'll take it. Dare finds one, switches to his knife. There's a second man there. And so sick with the bomb. Can run unabated. Let's get the plant onto B. Isfer only needs one bullet of that AK to take down this last man. In comes utility. Drew keeps him in it just a little bit longer. Double figures on the board for MTX. Let's have a look at the money. Can I get a full buy together? Not quite, but good enough. 4 AKs. Should be not enough firepower, sorry. As we look to go again. 15-10, this has been a little more interesting, this game. Bit more of a spectacle. Scout towards the bottom of mid, have a little peek. See what opportunities come from there. Zodiac throws the smoke. Finds himself in smoke, I should say. So sick. Spraying through it, finds the frag. To get them over into the bomb site. Balth could cause real trouble in from behind. Drew and Lucy doing some great work. But will they be expecting this? Bomb plant going down on the A site. They do know, mainly because they're all sitting in B or roundabouts it. When bomb has been planted, comes up, Flip. We'll be looking to get one kill maybe with the MAC-10 before he gets traded out. Just going to play for time if he can. One play close, gets that frag, tries to spray down. And with the lost connection, that is a sign that he was able to knock off those final 15 points of Lucy in the spray down and bring it home. So, GG's. MetriX made that one interesting in the end. It was close all the way from the first half into the second half. MI started to get themselves a bit of momentum going, but there was at least the chance of a comeback, which we will take after a fairly one-sided first map on Mirage. So thank you very much everyone for watching. This has been Crossy for about 2/3 of the action, plus a little bit of auto director and nothing else. It's been a pleasure. First time I've seen any of these players in action. Hopefully it won't be the last, and with any luck I'll be able to see you guys on this YouTube channel again in the future. Thank you very much for watching, and we will catch you again soon for more action from this new CSGO lineup.